Merry Christmas. I'm on a little early. I'm just playing. How is everyone today, guys? I wasn't doing anything, so I thought I'd come on a little earlier than scheduled. I hope you don't mind because I have a few things to go over. So I hope you're okay with that. Just to make sure you guys are okay with that. I came on a little early. We have quite a few things to go over. We have a new case today, very similar to the Watts case. I have a video from Lex Calia I want to play. I get a lot of comments from you guys asking me to not talk so much about AD, and I understand it. I agree with that. I would like not to cover him whatsoever, but however, as long as he is continuing to, in my opinion, torture this family, I will cover him. And not all the time or anything like that, but I will call him out every time I get the chance to. And I'm not getting paid by NK, just FYI. So we'll wait till a few people get in the room before we introduce the new case. Hello, Abby. Hello, everyone. Hello, Elizabeth, Sarah, Vicky, my number one, CS, Anthony, Cassius. And guys, I don't know if you guys, Cassius, he's here, pretty much all the time. He's a loyal subscriber to the channel and a loyal patron, and he donates to the channel to keep it running. He sent me an email one time talking about his story, what happened to him as a teenager. It's an interesting story, and he's agreed one night to come on and share his story with us. We haven't set up a date or a time or anything like that, but we're working on that through email, and I think you guys will find his story very intriguing and interesting, and it would be something that we all not enjoy, but you know what I mean. I think you'll be drawn to it the same way I was. It was a very unique story, in my opinion, something you don't hear of happening all the time. So, just to let you guys know, we got a lot of stuff to go over today. Well, it's not a lot of stuff, but there's a few things, a lot more than we usually do. A lot of times we just talk about rubbish, and today we got a few things to go over. And let me see here. I want to cover. I got a message today I want to cover with you guys to kind of show you how I respond to these people that come and comment on my page. This message comes from Mary Jarvis. Hello, Mary Jarvis. Glad you tune in. And she says, "You make money off of AD's name, dude," with an exclamation mark. And I write back. She's being sarcastic, by the way, guys. She's not a fan. She's a hater. So I respond with, "He makes money off of a dead family and tortures the remaining family. And I'm the bad guy here. Wake up." That was my response to her. So now, for all you people who don't believe, and I'm sure most of you here do believe it, but if anybody just pops in to watch my video, I've got something I want to share here with you guys. Can everybody hear and see me okay, by the way? Got a fresh cut. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Sally. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Hello. Hope everyone is well. It's a very nice day here in Kentucky. It's chilly, but it's nice. I actually have the door. Well, thank you, Jody LB. I appreciate that. Very kind of you to say. Braun Moxley got a haircut. Yes, I did. Okay, so since you can see, 984 is in the house. Hello, Jan. How are you today? So, something that was brought to my attention earlier in an email, and I want to share it with you guys. The room's not got a lot of people in it, so we might wait just a few more minutes for some people to come in and join us. So just be patient. We do have some things. It's not just going to be a flow with the flow, or go with the flow, however we want to call it today. We do have some topics and some subjects to go over today. Well, thank you, Cassius. For you that wasn't here, Cassius has an interesting and unique story from when he was a teenager. And he's agreed to come on one evening and share it with us live. We're still working out the date and the time, but it's very interesting and very unique story what happened to him. And I would also like to thank Kel's Love and Life. She is the one who pointed me in the direction of this story today. See, I do what AD doesn't. I give credit where credit is due. So thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. And also, I'm going to play a video from Lexcalia, something that's been done. I think it's very important that you guys know this and see this to understand what kind of monster we are dealing with here. So we will just wait till a few more people come in. I'm not going to talk to you guys unless there's 200 people in the room. Sorry, you 42 is not worth it. I'm just saying. Just playing, guys. I had a discussion last night with somebody talking about, when he says things like that, how much those 148 that's in the room feel at the time that he says that, probably less than the 200th person that comes in. Hello, Dana. Hello, if ignorance is bliss. You really need to shorten your name. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Grant. Hello, Captain. I think some of you have already said hello to, and you don't deserve a hello from me twice. No, I'm just kidding, guys, really. I'm on a roll today. But you guys know me better than that. I try to stay humble, and I would never actually say something and mean that like that. So just playing, totally buffering here, nightmare. Well, I'm just going to say it's on your end. It's not on my end, okay? Just playing. All right. Yes. How about I am bliss? Much better. Yes. Number 984 comes in with a suggestion. Survey says. And just update, we're letting a few people come in before we get rolling. We are live. We are early. It's always good to be early. Abby, Jody, Dana, Jan, Captain, Sarah. Just making sure I get everyone. It's F. I don't know what that means. Very wet and windy here. Bit of snow. Ooh, I like snow, just to be honest with you guys. I don't like ice. You cannot drive on that shit whatsoever. It's very dangerous. It's good to make a live. Well, I'm glad you made it. It's good to have you here. Hey, Brianna. And since I'm a chain smoker, I think I'll smoke one. And since a few of you wasn't here when I read my message I got today in my response, I'll read it to you again. Of course, this is not a sincere message. This is someone obviously over from another channel sent to harass me, which is something they preach against constantly. Hello, Andrea. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are here. So we got 51 people, and you 51 are very important to me. And also, I have my door open. There is a dog barking in the neighbor's yard. So if it gets too noisy, let me know, and I will shut the door. So this message comes from Mary Jarvis. Hello, Mary Jarvis. If you ever convert over to the other side of the team, please let me know. You'll be welcome. She says, you make money off of AD's name, dude, and with an exclamation mark. And Braun Moxley, that smartass, comes in with his smartass response. And he says, he's making money off of a dead family and torturing the remaining family members. And I'm the bad guy here. Wake up, Mary Jarvis. Wake up, please. She was obviously asleep when she sent that message, so we won't hold it against her. Now, since we do have a few in the room, I want to share the screen and share with you what Armchair Detective Alan Vinicombe, I will call him by his name because what he has done here is awful, and I want you guys to see this. What have I done here? Hide that. Okay, guys, so I'll probably have to just play it a couple of times because it's not very long. And let's see, here it is right here. Okay, so let me get it back to the beginning. Make sure my volume's up so you guys can hear it. Okay, here we go, guys.
In this secret group on Facebook that
Hold on.
aka the Armchair Detective, has set up because...
Let me start it over.
In this secret group on Facebook that Alan Vinicombe, aka the Armchair Detective, has set up because I, Lex Callia, have been making videos about his content and the words and opinions that he puts out on YouTube, which is a genre called commentary. It's a very common genre here on YouTube. There are a lot of videos of commentary work where other creators talk about the ideas and opinions that other creators put out on the platform. Now this has gone too far. Alan Vinicombe and his subscribers, people who support him, have taken pictures and videos of my children and have put them on this Facebook group and are now saying X, Y, Z about my kids in this group. This has gone way too far. I've never commented on anything to do with your family, Alan. I've never commented on what you get up to in your spare time. Just your content and the words that you put out. How fucking dare you?
Okay, guys, so apparently Armchair or some of his subscribers has posted pictures or videos of Lex Callia's kids up on their secret Facebook page. And that, in my opinion, has just gone too far. He talks about hate channels hating on him and whatnot, this, that, and the other. And it's too far. And I don't know. Something has got to be done. This can't continue. He plays the victim. He's not the victim. He is the perpetrator in almost every case. So what he is doing is terrible. I'm going to play it one more time for you guys because there is more people coming in. So I want you guys that are just now coming in to hear this one more time, just so we make sure we don't miss this. The volume was a little low at first. So give me just a second and let you hear this again. This is out of control.
In this secret group on Facebook that Alan Vinicombe, aka the Armchair Detective, has set up because I, Lex Callia, have been making videos about his content and the words and opinions that he puts out on YouTube, which is a genre called commentary. It's a very common genre here on YouTube. There are a lot of videos of commentary work where other creators talk about the ideas and opinions that other creators put out on the platform. Now this has gone too far. Alan Vinicombe and his subscribers, people who support him, have taken pictures and videos of my children and have put them on this Facebook group and are now saying X, Y, Z about my kids in this group. This has gone way too far. I've never commented on anything to do with your family, Alan. I've never commented on what you get up to in your spare time. just your content and the words that you put out? How fucking dare you?
All right, so there you guys heard it again. He has taken pictures or his subscribers. Now, remember, guys, he told her that she was responsible for what her subscribers commented and what they done. So now, if that's the case, then something definitely needs to be done here. This is out of control. He claims to be the victim. He's not the victim. He's the perpetrator. He and his subscribers fall for it every time. He'll throw one of his little rants. I was watching videos this morning, just killing time, and I was watching a couple of his videos. In both of them, he had not received much super chat. And he made the comment, I have not received any super chat. Well, I guess it's Christmas time. You guys can't support me all year. In two of the videos, and I'm thinking, dude, you've got membership subscriptions now. When you went that route, you should have known that you were going to have that. Yes, Andrea Brooks makes a good point there. PewDiePie, he has 102 million subs and outed him the other day. Actually, we can go watch that too. Lex made a video of it, and we will watch that. I'm glad you brought that up, Andrea. I wasn't thinking about it. So give me just a second to stop this and get that pulled up. And yeah, he shot himself in the foot setting up membership. He's not going to get as much super chat, but he's complaining, oh, I haven't gotten any super chat. Where'd who go? Okay, that's cool. Now I want to show you this video about PewDiePie, who has commented on AD, and this guy has 102 million subs, as Andrea pointed out. So we'll show this, and you guys can watch this, see how he's being called out. He says that it's just hate channels that are calling him out, but obviously it's not just hate channels anymore. He's been noticed by some YouTube. All right, so let me pull this up. Let me see how loud I've got it.
Creators are fucking degenerates. They're the worst there. Speaking from a YouTuber, we pull the worst shit imaginable just to get views on this site. That's how we get paid. Thus far, yes, I use that word, the only thing keeping these YouTube vultures in check are other YouTubers. We have this anarchy system, okay? Don't come and ruin it for us, YouTube.
Yeah, he did actually specifically comment on AD, YouTube, Brianna. It's coming up. You'll see it.
We need that. It's the only thing keeping us sane, YouTube. Don't take it away from us, please. A couple examples, and this is just a handful. Daddy05 making videos abusing children, his own kids or stepkids. I don't fucking know. Was it YouTube that struck down those videos? Was it YouTube that took the first step in action to make sure something happened there? No. It was
okay,
other
my
YouTubers.
bad, guys.
I guess they could just flag them down for bullying.
It was added. I apologize for that. Lex Calia added it as like something comedy. So I was wrong. You are right, Brianna. My bad. I was just informed that it was added by Lex. So we won't show that now. Yeah, so that's why we're not going to show it. Lex said she edited him in. Thank you, Kelly, for pointing that out to me. We are discussing a new case today. I said when I first come on, we had several things to go over. I wanted to cover that first because I think that's very important, that what he's done is, in my opinion, criminal. Now, the new case. Let me see here. It's out of Austin, Texas. Yeah, Austin, Texas. Police are searching. Now, this case, guys, after I read this to you, we're going to watch a little video from KView. It's a news channel. And we got to get rid of that audio.
They're hunting the Jedi.
Now, once I read about this case to you guys, we are going to watch a small video from the news channel KVUE. This is out of Austin, Texas. And after I read it, when we watch the video, guys, I want you to tell me who this reminds you of. So let me read the story first. It says police were searching for a missing Austin mom and 2-week-old daughter. Police are searching for a Texas mother and her 2-week-old daughter. Now, this comes to you from ABC News, is who the source is, so I'm giving credit there. Who have been missing since last week. Austin resident Heidi Broussard, 33 years old, and her infant daughter, Margot Carey, were last seen dropping off her older son at Cowan Elementary School on Thursday morning, according to the Austin Police Department. Investigators believe that Broussard and her children returned home to their apartment complex near West William Cannon Drive and South 1st Street after they left the school. They have not been heard from since, police said. Broussard's fiancé, Shane Carey, told ABC Austin affiliate KVUE that her car and all of her belongings and the baby's belongings are still at their home, and there was no signs of a struggle. Sounding a little familiar? Carey said Broussard's family and friends are stumped and trying to piece it together. I don't know why anybody would ever harm or touch these two beautiful women together, Carey told the station on Friday night. The couple has been together for nearly 10 years. He described Broussard as an amazing person and one of the best people he's ever met. She does anything for her kids, one of the best moms, he said. They have 2 children together and are raising his older child from a previous marriage, Carey said. Broussard is described as a white female, about 5 foot 3 inches tall and 150 pounds, with long dark hair and highlights. She is believed to have been wearing a purple long-sleeve shirt at the time of her disappearance, police said. And I will show you some photos, guys, here after I read this. It says Margot weighs just 7 pounds and 7 ounces. The clothing she was wearing at the time of her disappearance is not known. Police have not identified any suspects at this time. So, a missing mother and a missing infant, and all her stuff is still at home. Now we're going to watch this video, guys. And I want you guys to tell me who this reminds you of. So let me get this pulled up here. Give me just a second to get everything going.
China bought 3 years ago before the trade war. Search and rescue.
All right. So give me just a second here, guys. I'm still learning how to operate all this. Now pay close attention to this video. It happened December 12th, Pamela. Now watch this video, guys, and tell me who this reminds you of. Now this is from the news channel KVUE. So this is all work of this is credited to them. I took this video clip from them, so it is their work, not mine. So here we go.
From the father of a missing baby and his fiancée, please bring them home. On Thursday, Heidi Broussard disappeared after dropping off her fiancé's son at Cowan Elementary School in Southwest Austin. She was with her now 3-week-old baby girl, Margot. And now the baby's father, Broussard's fiancé, is speaking out. He says Broussard would never leave on her own and believes someone took her and the baby.
Home safe, or put her somewhere safe. Her and the baby, feed the baby. She's only 3 weeks old. So just find a way. You won't be in trouble and just drop her off. She has a beautiful family.
Shane Carey says the last time he spoke to Broussard on Thursday, she told him she had just bought these 3 books at their son's school at the book fair. Broussard's purse and the baby's bag were still at the apartment when he got home from work. She never picked up their son from school. Carrie says the only thing missing now is her phone, and it's been turned off since Thursday. So far, Austin police have remained tight-lipped about their investigation. Police describe Broussard as a white woman who's 5'3" tall, 150 pounds. She has long dark hair with highlights. If you have any information regarding their whereabouts, you are urged to call police. Tonight, another plea from the father of a...
All right, guys. So who does that remind you of? I know who it reminds me of. And I didn't see one tear coming down his face whatsoever. That was definitely fake. So, yet again, we have another missing mother and infant. In this case, there was 2 children that were not taken, or whatever has happened here. Now, I would like to add, now the fiance, the father of the children, he did not call police till 6 o'clock that evening. The son got home from school and told his dad that his stepmother or mother, whatever she was to him, did not pick him up. He then called police to report her missing and discovered all of her stuff was at the house. So, and that interview reminds me so much of another, and he says, feed the baby. I just don't think you think of things like that. Now, I could be wrong. I've never had a child or fiance or wife missing. And I know they say everybody grieves different, but to me, that just looks so fake. We'll watch it again if you guys want to. Just see if we can pick anything up. I'm not sure, CS. I just had this story passed along to me right before I came live. I didn't get to do much research on it, so we might research it together. The school called him and told him nobody picked him up that day. Yes, that's correct. That's right, Anna. You are right. I said it wrong. I apologize for that. Right near Christmas, we'll play it again. A lot of people are wanting to see it again. So we'll do that, and then we'll see if we can find out any more information together. So let's watch that one more time, and we'll see what you guys think.
A missing baby and his fiancée, please bring them home. On Thursday, Heidi Broussard disappeared after dropping off her fiancé's son at Cowan Elementary School in Southwest Austin. She was with her now 3-week-old baby girl, Margot. And now the baby's father, Broussard's fiancé, is speaking out. He says Broussard would never leave on her own and believes someone took her and the baby.
Home safe, or put her somewhere safe. Her and the baby. Feed the baby. She's only 3 weeks old. So just find a way. You won't be in trouble. Just drop her off. She has a beautiful family.
Shane Carey says the last time he spoke to Broussard on Thursday.
So definitely interesting. A man shot his wife and 2 sons for it too. So sad. Yeah. There is a lot of stuff eerily similar about this case. It was passed along to me right before I went live, and I thought you guys would definitely be interested in it when the person that sent it to me said, who does this remind you of? And I watched the video, and I was like, holy shit. I know exactly. No, this is a new case, Dawnbreak. This is from December 14th. Just yesterday, apparently, is the date of the video. So it is a new case. It just happened. So I'm going to see, without sharing the screen, if there's any more. I don't think anybody jumped to any conclusions, Pamela. Just said that was eerily similar to the interview that Chris Watts' interview was. The date is December 14th, Anthony, so it happened yesterday. Andrea says, I hate to jump to conclusions because CW has hardened me, but my gut says he's not acting right. Trying to stay open-minded, but hard not to be suspicious. Very true, very true. I hope we're not jumping to conclusions here. I don't think we have. We just watched the interview and thought it was very similar to another interview we had seen. Kelly says it happened on Thursday the 12th. The interview was yesterday. Okay, so thank you, Kelly, for that. So it happened Thursday. Interview was yesterday. Jody says, I don't believe 1% of that performance. Sorry. Debbie says her friends and family say there has been domestic abuse in their relationship. So I'm going to go see if I can find any more information about this. Maybe something we can watch together. It happened in Austin, Texas. This is out of Austin, Texas. Yeah, there seems like to be a lot of red flags with this. Just coming up already. All her car and everything was still at the house too, so it's just her and the infant missing. Her purse is there, the baby's belongings are there. Pretty much all that's missing is her, the infant, and the clothes they had on. Car there, purse there, baby bag, everything still at the house. Just two people missing, and what they was wearing on their backs. So most of the time when you leave, and this is just my commentary on this, it's not anything in fact or anything like that. Last name was Broussard. Her first name was Heidi Broussard. The father's name and fiance was named Carey, Carey. Didn't catch his first name right off the bat, but Kelly said her cell phone was missing with the mom and baby. But most of the time when you are taking off, just in my opinion, I think you would, take your purse, a baby bag, probably your vehicle. I don't know, unless somebody could have picked her up, but you would still need your purse and a baby bag for the baby. You're not just going to leave because, in my opinion, I mean, that's just what I would think. Somebody would at least take their purse and a bag, even if somebody picked them up. Andrea says, biggest thing for me is he can't look anywhere but down. He should be able to look into the camera pleading. And one thing about that, though, Andrea, I would like to point out is the fact that Chris Watts was able to make eye contact. They even made the comments about that is the fact that he made eye contact. Jesse says, yes, even if you want to go in hiding. Kelly says, yes, and baby bag. I couldn't leave my other kid. Right, she left her other kid and also her stepchild. Well, he's technically not her stepchild yet. But you know how it is. If they live in the household with you after so long, you consider them your kids. A mother maybe forgot her purse, her bag. Very good point. And he did, but his eyes were shifty. Watt's case still baffles me, though. Yeah, very interesting here, guys. Another case that seems history of domestic violence. That's another difference with the Watts case. According to records and everything like that. And Pamela says, much more investigation needs to be done here. This is a good start for information, but we need more. We definitely do. This is a breaking case. It's off from Thursday. It happened Thursday, and that interview was done yesterday. That's another similarity to the Watts case. The Watts went missing Monday. He did the video the next day on Tuesday. Just some similarities I'm pointing out personally from myself. I'm pointing out similarities and differences between the two cases because there is both there, similarities and differences. Elizabeth said, was she rushed for time before he got home? I don't know. That's a good question. Andrea says, we should focus on this case for sure. Very interesting. I agree with that. We need to stay on top of this one to find out any information that comes out. Kelly said there was a mom in Kansas City. They left with her baby and left her other kids behind. We thought he did something to her. Then she finally came out of hiding, but he didn't do an interview though. Yeah, so we need to stay on top of this one, guys, because this one there's something not right here. Obviously, something not right here. People that know her said she wouldn't just go missing, especially leaving her other child behind. Well, Daniel, her purse is there. They said her phone is missing, so either her phone's with her, and it also did say that her phone had been turned off since Thursday. So her phone was not at the house, but it had been turned off since Thursday. Yeah, you want to start, just like with the Watts case, they're going to start wanting to do a baseline on this guy, see how he acts every day, and now compare how he acts to his interview, different things like that. So I would say that this Chris Watts case has changed the nation completely for the fact that, with especially how this is similar. What is it, a copycat case? Probably not, because there was other kids left behind. The phone was gone, just different things. But there is similarities and differences. This is something we will keep up on. Kelly says, I thought they had 2 kids together and he had an older one that was just his. No, that's right. They have 2 kids together, and then he has a child from a previous marriage. They were not married. They were just engaged. They were fiancés to each other. So just to make that clear, her purse, diaper bag, and phone being left behind shows that she didn't voluntarily leave. Just so you know, MW, her phone was not left behind. Her phone is missing, but it has been turned off since Thursday. Her purse and diaper bag and car were left behind. Pretty much just the phone, the 2 people, and the clothes they had on their back is gone. And there is a history of domestic violence, according to Andrea in the room. I have not seen that for sure yet. This is according to Andrea. Reported that part of the story. Postpartum depression, when ruled out, the investigation takes on a different angle. I agree completely with that. No, this happened on Thursday, and the interview was done yesterday. So apparently it happened on the 12th, and the interview was done yesterday, the 14th. And I don't know. I'm actually going to go see if I can find out any new information. So I'm going to be leaving the screen will still be up. You guys will still see me, but I'm actually going to go see if I can find any new information about this case. I'm not going to share the screen until I find out, if it's copyright or anything like that. So give me just a second to see if we can find out anything new about this case, if there's any updates, anything like that. So if you want to, talk amongst yourselves, because I can't see your comments right now. Let's see here. We have an update from 3 hours ago from ABC News. Let me see if there's a video with it. No, this is just an article apparently here. And this is the, hang on, there is a video here. So let me get past the article here, and then we'll go watch it. This is from ABC News, not from me. I don't want to steal anybody's work. Just want to get the screen shared here, and we'll watch this together. This is the latest from 3 hours ago.
The House Judiciary Committee has voted articles of impeachment against the president.
A new dawn rises on a new day and a new...
Okay, so apparently this is just a whole episode of the news, and this is just a story. I'll scan through it real quick. This is from ABC News. Let's see. It looks like, let's see if this says anything new for us here. Okay, this is a statement from the Austin Police Department. Immediate release, missing adult and baby. See if there's any new information on this. Case number 744 West William Cannon. The Austin Police Department Missing Persons Unit requests assistance in locating the following missing persons. So this is going to be the names of the daughter and the infant, descriptions. Heidi Broussard is the mother. She's a white adult female. Her birthday is 6/15/1986. She's 33 years old. She's 5'3" and 150 pounds. This information could be useful, guys, in case anybody sees her. We have people in the channel that's from all over the place. She has long dark hair with highlights, unknown clothing. They did say they thought she was wearing a purple sweater. The infant daughter is named Margot Carey. She's a white infant female, born November 26, 2019. So 2 weeks old, it says. She's 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 22 inches long, unknown clothing. She was last seen dropping off a child at Cowan Elementary School. Gives the address on 12/12/2019 at approximately 7:30 a.m. Heidi and Margot are believed to have returned to their residence but have not been seen or heard from since. Please call 911 with any information about the whereabouts of these two people, Heidi Broussard or Margot Carey, and it looks like that's all there is. It's just a bulletin from the Austin, Texas Police Department. So that's pretty much not anything more than we already knew. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where. Yeah, she is a beautiful woman and beautiful baby too. Trying to find out that information, Anna. I'm trying to figure out what I can. I'm going to keep the video up because we will watch it again when more people get here. That way they know what we're talking about. So I am leaving the screen. I'm not able to see your comments. So let me see if I can find out anything new for us here, like, for instance, the history of domestic violence or anything like that. Not seeing anything yet. I can't see the comments, guys, so I'm over here looking for more information. I'm trying to find something very recent here. If there's anything about domestic violence or anything like that. So just bear with me while I find out anything. The fiance's name was Shane Carey. Shane. Carey is the father of Margot, and he's the one who contacted 911. The apartment complex is about 3 miles away from the elementary school where she was last seen. Let's see if there's anything new here. Carey told CBS Austin that he last spoke to Heidi at about 8 a.m. on Thursday. He arrived home from work at around 2 p.m. on Thursday and didn't see Heidi or baby Margot. Heidi's car, phone, and purse were left behind. Okay, so the phone was left behind. Casey also said that the baby's belongings were left behind. There were reportedly no signs of a struggle in the home. The news station spoke with Casey while he was at a T-Mobile store trying to access Heidi's cell phone records. He said he was trying anything he could to find her. Security footage from the elementary school confirmed that Heidi was at the school Thursday morning, but since then, no one has heard from her, including her mother, who traveled from Louisiana on Thursday to help look for her. If you see an awesome mom with a baby walking around or in a suspicious van or anything, please just call somebody, Carrie said. And then they've got a photo of, it says an updated photo of what she was wearing when she dropped the child off at the school. It looks like a purple sweater. Let's see if there's anything else here. It says, according to NBC9, Heidi's friends said her apartment door was found wide open when Carrie arrived home. We've reached out to the Austin Police Department, but they have not confirmed the details. This is from earlier. Trying to find out any new information here. And it looks like Nancy Grace may have picked up this story now. So she was seen by surveillance footage to drop the child off at the school. He came home from work around 2 p.m. and found the door standing wide open, but didn't call police right away. It seems to me like if he came home and found the door wide open and the baby and her was not there, but her car and stuff was, why wouldn't he call police right then? They said he waited till around 6 p.m. So that's a little odd. Yeah, so that's a little bit more information than we knew a minute ago. So this is a breaking case, guys. A lot of similarities, a lot of differences. Apparently, he looks like he's at least putting in the effort, and he might just be doing that in case he is familiar with the Watts case. They did locate him at the T-Mobile store trying to get access to her phone records. Says he's trying anything to locate her. That could be an act just to let people know, but I do not want to jump to conclusions. He could be perfectly innocent. This could be an abduction, anything. So let's keep an open mind about this. I do think the Chris Watts case has tainted us in a lot of situations like this where we go straight to what has the father and spouse/fiance done. So, one public interview. Why didn't he call her? If he did, he'd see her selling at home, and that would be, yeah, that's a good point, Christina. Why didn't he call the phone and say, if just in my situation, if I was still married and I had a newborn baby and I come home from work and the door's standing wide open, her car's here, her purse is here, and her phone's here, and she's not here, or the baby's not here, I'm probably going to go into panic mode at 2 o'clock, not at 6 o'clock. They said he finally called police when the school contacted him and told him that no one had picked the child up from school. So that's a little interesting right there. So we need to keep up with this, guys. This could be very much so. And if any of you guys find out any new information, please email me and I'll get it out ASAP. If anyone is looking online right now and they find something that I have missed, please email me and I will report on it immediately. Please make sure you credit the source where you find it so I can credit the source, please. We don't want to be like another channel and release information that is not ours or our work. I'm just checking my email right now to see if anyone's left anything yet since I said that. It doesn't look like they have. We will watch the video again here in just a few minutes, guys, to show you the father's interview. Yeah, I'm just putting myself in the father and fiance shoes. That if I came home from work at 2 p.m. and the door's standing wide open. Her car's here, the baby bag's here, her purse is here, she's gone, and the door is wide open, then I would immediately go that something's not right here. And I would probably start making phone calls. If he notices the phone's there, I can understand why he wouldn't call her. But why not call friends? Is there an emergency? Did something happen to the baby? And a friend rushed them to the hospital and she just left things behind. That's what I would think. But I don't know. And Kelly says if she didn't work and had a new baby, he never wondered where she was for 4 hours. I would think she normally would be home or with the baby or even running errands. She didn't have any of her stuff. Yeah, you would think if she, might be running errands, but her car's there. So you'd call friends, family, police. Cassius says, I doubt any father would leave it that long to phone. The door's open. No way. I agree. This is just a very odd situation we got here in Austin, Texas. School called and said she didn't pick him up. He went to the store to try to get the cell records, and he did call friends, according to CBS. Yeah, he did, Andrea, but he didn't for 4 hours. That's what my point is. Dawn says her husband's called her 4 times today and knows where she is. Grant says immediate panic. Yeah, I mean, this just blows my mind. Let me know when you guys want to watch the interview again. Maybe we'll pick something up new. Who knows? It could be anything. So, yeah, I know, Andrew. I'm not disagreeing with you or anything. I was just saying, my opinion on the fact that he comes home at 2 and the door's wide open and he doesn't call or panic till 6. Yeah, if something had happened to the baby and she had taken an ambulance ride, would you not call the hospital right away and say, "Hey, is there a woman there with the baby? I'm missing my fiance and my infant daughter." So this is definitely an interesting case we've got here. Interesting, odd. I think you're wrong. A lot of people see things but don't want to get involved. Yeah, but we're talking about a spouse and a newborn baby. If it wasn't a newborn baby, I could see that. But we're talking about a 3-week-old newborn. Anything could have happened. But you're welcome to have your opinion here. That's the good thing about this channel. You can have an opinion here. He seems really suspect to me. He described her. If you see an awesome mom, who says that? What about describing her appearance? That gets me. That's a good point, Andrea. Very good point. Yeah, if you see an awesome mom walking around carrying a baby, nobody really describes their spouse like that, especially in a time of something going on. Thank you, Amanda. Glad to have you on another live. Came on early today because I'm off work for my UK subscribers that like to see me on earlier than usual. If I get my new job January 10th, I'll be able to come on earlier every day. So I wanted to report this to you. I also wanted to report to you guys the AD putting pictures and videos of Lex Callier's children on his personal or his hidden Facebook page. Pamela says it's best to approach cases very cautiously with an open mind as to proceed with facts versus emotions. Very important. That is very important. Very, very important. You do not want to get tunnel vision and focus on the spouse straight away. Braun Moxley, he should have called the police straight away. If he came home and the door was open, this reminds me of the previous men down the line. Scott Peterson, then Chris Watts, and now possibly Shane Carey. So we'll see. I'll be honest, when I first heard that, it made me think, is she suffering mentally? But then the interview he gave, well, just too many flags praying they are safe. Yeah, the first suspects are always the significant other. It's just always that way. Georgia mother of two missing for 4 days after last text saying she was going to meet friend. Okay. I was actually kind of surprised about him putting Lex's kids' pictures on, but he has been escalating in front of our eyes. As desperation sets in, it will get worse. Yeah, he's getting worse and worse every day, and then still claims to be the victim every day when he, in fact, is the perpetrator. He is the one that brings all this behavior on himself. Are more people talking about this? Hopefully. Like I said, Pamela, this case was brought to my attention right before I came live. Cal's Loving Life pointed it out to me, and I told her I was going to report on it at my 2 o'clock live, and that's what we're doing. Braun, there is a petition for what? Just Secret Lady. Are you talking about to remove AD from YouTube? The facts are a woman and baby are missing. Caution, the first 48 hours are the most important. Very true. That's why they have that show called The First 48. It's because they say after the first 48, cases start going cold quickly after that. Yeah, Jan, it's in Texas, Austin, Texas. No, I haven't heard of that one, Amanda. I will check that out. Ego blown out of proportions, side effect of a platform to blab free. Yes. Anyone heard of? Yep, he's swaying back and forth. We learned from the Chris Watts case with that swaying back and forth is a way to comfort yourself. Now, he could be comforting himself because his fiance and his newborn is missing. He could be comforting himself because he needs to comfort himself in that way, but it could be other reasons. So, 3 dead kids and the mom. Jesus Christ, that's bad. My view, if here on YouTube and some ads hat is showing suspicious signs of threatening behaviors, get off YouTube. Yep. And I would like to thank Kel's Love and Life. Kelly, thank you so much for pointing this case out to me. I believe this is definitely a case we need to stay on top of. Give me just a second. I got to shut this door. I'm cold now. I went from burning up to I'm cold. I think I have hot flashes I'm going through what I call womenopause. Ladies call it menopause, so I'm going through womenopause. Yeah, Andrea has a good point. She's read some horrible stories from way back in the early 1900s that would make you sick. It's always happened. We just have it all in our faces now. That's a very good point. We have a phone right in our hand that is 24/7 news updates. Yes, Pamela, I will be on. I'll be back on at 7:30 p.m. at my normal time. I'm only on now because the subscribers in the UK ask me if I can come on early on the weekends where I'm off work. Okay, so I'm trying to And sometimes, guys, there will be times I can't see your comments, and it's because I'm checking other websites. I'm trying to keep up and make sure nothing fresh has been since her car is there. Texas usually gets bloodhounds on the ground immediately. We need our Braun fix in the UK. Thank you, Abby. I appreciate that. You're very kind, Abby. You really are. You're a very sweet person. And be like AD. Nobody's gave me any super chat today. You guys can't give me no super chat at Christmas time. What a freaking idiot, man. That burns me up. He basically asks him that. And I seen it in 2 videos. Oh my God. And I know some people have asked me to stop talking about AD so much, but then I have other people that say, keep calling him out. So I'm going to try to have a median where I meet in the middle. I still call him out, but maybe not as much. And hopefully I'm trying to appease everyone. I know I won't be able to do that, but I'm going to try. So I'm hacked. No super chat. Yeah, he says that too. That's a good point, Kusina. Kusina brings up a good point. When he gets no super chat, he says he's been hacked. I know, Jody. He doesn't even try to hide it. Like I said, I watched 2 videos this morning. Kelly says the Good Morning America interview. Yeah, see, I thought that too. One page I read, Kelly said that the cell phone was missing. And then the last one I read said that the cell phone was left behind. So there's a little bit of confusion whether the cell phone was left behind or whether the cell phone is missing. But they do know for sure that the cell phone has been turned off since Thursday. What time Thursday, they didn't say, but Thursday is the day she went missing. So who knows? Cassius says, keep calling him out, but you do your own thing. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep calling him out and doing my own thing. I'm going to call him out and I'm going to build my channel, both at the same time, because anytime you go and release pictures and videos of someone's kids, that is hitting below the belt. Sending a cease and desist letter to someone's place of employment when you've obviously found them by email is hitting below the belt. And then claim to be the victim every day. No, you're not. I seen a comment I wanted to post. Carolina Krupa says something bad happened if the phone is off. I think that's true too. Even just for instance, had she left with someone else, unless now let's just think of scenarios here, guys. I like to bring up scenarios of things that could have happened. Did she have a boyfriend? Did that boyfriend and her have plans to leave together? That could be a possibility. Did he have her a new phone and she just left her phone behind? Had she already got new information and a new person and everything? These are just scenarios, guys. I'm not saying these things have happened, but it's called keeping an open mind and not getting tunnel vision straight to the spouse. Okay, so Kelly says, let's play the interview. You do mean the interview of the father, correct? I just want to make sure I play the right video, Kelly. Good question, Daniel. I don't know about that. Menopause. Yes, I'm going through menopause. Womenopause, I mean. Women go through menopause. I'm going through womenopause. Yeah, somebody said on the channel, I have not read this. Somebody said that there was a history of domestic violence in the relationship. And if that's the case, she might have taken off. who knows? Yes, please play interview. Okay, so we'll play the interview one more time. We might play it 2 more times, but I'm just saying one more time for now. So here we go. Well, I got to share the screen first. Please forgive me. I'm learning as I go every day, but I do think I'm getting a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. Let me get it back to the first.
Tonight, another plea from the father of a missing baby and his fiancee. Please bring them home. On Thursday, Heidi Broussard disappeared after dropping off her fiance's son at Cowan Elementary School in Southwest Austin. She was with her now 3-week-old baby girl, Margot. And now the baby's father, Broussard's fiance, is speaking out. He says Broussard would never leave on her own and believes someone took her and the baby.
Home safe.
Real quick, guys, before we watch this, I want to point out this picture here. That is the latest picture they released of her. They believe this picture is from Thursday when she dropped her child off at school. So they believe that this is what she was wearing when she was missing. I just wanted to point that out to you guys before we watch the video, because I did see that on another website when I was looking for other information.
Home safe, or put her somewhere safe. Her and the baby, feed the baby. She's only 3 weeks old. So just find a way. You won't be in trouble. Just drop her off. She has a beautiful family.
Shane Carey says the last time he spoke to Broussard on Thursday, she told him she had just bought these 3 books at their son's school at the book fair. Broussard's purse and the baby's bag were still at the apartment when he got home from work. She never picked up their son from school. Carey says the only thing missing now is her phone, and it's been turned off since Thursday. So far, Austin police have remained tight-lipped about their investigation. Police describe Broussard as a white woman who's 5'3" tall, 150 pounds. She has long dark hair with highlights. If you have any information regarding their whereabouts, you are urged to call police.
Okay. Now, Kelly just sent me a message, and she says that there is a longer video of him on Good Morning America.
Well, Austin police are searching for a mother and her 2-week-old child. Police say Heidi Broussard and her newborn, Margaret Carey, were last seen yesterday morning dropping off a child at Cowan Elementary School in South Austin around 7:30 a.m.
Kelly messaged me and said that there's a longer interview on Good Morning America, so we'll watch that one of him. And this credit will go to Good Morning America. Let me find this. So give me just a second to try to find this interview on Good Morning America.
With the new Miss Universe, Josephine Tunzi. Yes, she is breaking.
Give me just a second.
Her first TV interview.
Sorry, guys, trying to find this here. Give me just a second. All right, give me just a minute, guys. Don't mean to not talk. You guys talk amongst yourselves if you want. Well, I try to find this video. Okay, I think I found it. And this credit here goes to Good Morning America. Okay, I've got it. So give me just a second to get the screen shared. All right, so here we go, guys. This is the Heidi Broussard. This is the Good Morning America interview.
Searching for clues in the mysterious disappearance. This morning, police in Austin, Texas are desperately searching for clues in the mysterious disappearance of a mother and her 2-week-old daughter. 33-year-old Heidi Broussard and her newborn baby girl, Margot Carey, have been missing since Thursday.
She would never disappear. She is an amazing mom. She'll never. We have a 6-year-old son named Silas, beautiful kid. She would never leave him.
According to police, Broussard was last seen dropping off her young son at school. This is her in a surveillance picture from that morning inside the building, but she never showed up to pick him up after school. Police believe Broussard and the baby went home after the drop-off to this apartment complex, but have not been heard from or seen since. Shane Carey, Broussard's fiance and father to Margot, says he doesn't know anyone that may want to hurt them. He says he found their home intact.
There is nothing valuable missing. Her purse and her wallet and everything was up here. Her cell phone is missing. It's been turned off.
Investigators combing the area for clues, police choppers hovering overhead as Broussard's family waits for answers.
I just want her home safe. It doesn't have to be here. Just drop her off somewhere safe.
Heidi's family is just devastated. They say they just want her and the baby back safely. At this point, police have no trace of them. Her house was intact. The only thing that was missing was her cell phone. But as you heard there from the fiance, it's been off for days. So they're just hoping for the best at this point.
Okay, so there's a little bit of confusion on whether the cell phone is at home or whether the cell phone is missing. And he's looking straight down at the floor too. He's not really making eye contact with the camera. And then again, people react differently to all situations. So she was last seen, Laura, Thursday, December 12th, dropping a child off at an elementary school. And then they believe she returned home. And when this year, it just happened like a couple of days ago. That interview was Friday, I believe. And let's see here. The 12th of December, she was last seen dropping a child off at school. The fiance got home from work at 2 p.m. The door was standing wide open. She and the baby and the newborn was missing, and her car was there, her purse, the baby's bag was there. The only thing missing was her, the baby, and the clothes they had on their back. Again, that video came from Good Morning America. The first video came from KVUE. And the information I read was from abcnews.com. Giving all the credit to those people. That's not my work. Just so for copyright reasons. We do need to remember that not every case is the Chris Watts case, which I believe his case has sort of gave us tunnel vision to always look at the spouse, fiance, whatever the situation. Yeah, they said the phone has been off since Thursday. Well, Pamela, to answer that question, I'm not sure. I'm sure they have ways to tell nowadays with the technology if your phone is off, or it could be a dead battery. It'd be the same result. It'd be off, right? You got a good point. We need to keep in mind that we don't need to focus directly onto the fiance right away. It could be just a missing persons case. Someone in the room said that there was a history of domestic violence, although I have not read that anywhere to be confirmed. Yes, I was. Ignorance is bliss. I was. Anthony, since Thursday. She was last seen Thursday morning dropping a child off at school. And I will be back on at 7:30 tonight. So I'm going to try to find out if there's more information came out about this case since then. Thank you, Janice King. I love you. And thank you for subscribing, and thank you for supporting the channel. It's very appreciated. Thank you, Janice. Thank you for loving the channel. Let's see here. Well, Don, where this is a new case, I'm sure we'll be getting more information as it's released. No, I really don't, Pamela. It's a good point. How would you know if it was turned off or if the battery was dead? But then again, there's confusing information whether the phone was at the house or whether the phone was missing. One station is reporting the phone was missing. One station was reporting that the phone was left behind at the house with the car and everything else. So I'm sure there'll be more information coming out as we go through everything. This is a fairly new case. Yeah, I hope she is found too, Laura, especially the newborn baby, her and the newborn baby found. I've been on for 1 hour and 18 minutes, so I'm going to go at 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I will be back on at 7:30 tonight. And I'm going to try my best to find out new information about this case. And if you guys find out any new information, please email me at braunmoxley@gmail.com. And once I'll go and confirm the information, I will report it as such tonight at the 7:30 live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be getting more and more information. Anthony Savage, I'm trusting my gut. This guy had the Watts sway. That is a good point. And thank you for the donation. It's much appreciated. He did have a sway to him, but people do react differently. And so let's just keep that in mind, that it could be We need to find out a baseline on this guy. How does he act normally? Different things like that. You better be on time, Amanda Rios. If not, you'll be put in the corner. Nine 84. If you fall asleep, we'll wake you up. I no longer call you Jan. You're from now on. You're 984. Hell yes, I'm impressed, Daniel. Obviously. Of course I'm impressed, guys. Has anyone looked up his social media yet? I have not. I just was told about the story right before I came on live, and pretty much had to go straight into it. I did also report today, guys, the ones of you that wasn't here when I first came on, Lex Calia has released a video stating that AD, Armchair Detective, has posted videos and pictures of her children on his private Facebook page, which is absolutely disgusting. So anyone that says AD is the victim is full of shit. I also would like to read this message to you guys. I read it when I first come on. A lot of you missed it. I got a message that says, "You make money off of AD's name, dude." And I write back, "He makes money off of a dead family and tortures the remaining family. I'm the bad guy here, ? Wake up." Pamela Siedelman says, "Very interested to discuss this new case with all of you. Thank you, Braun. Gotta help stray cats outside now. Be back tonight at 7:30 p.m., Pamela, and we will have all the latest information on this Heidi Broussard case." We've got about 8 more minutes left of this show. Ron, did she screen shoot the photos? I have not seen screenshots of the photos, just have watched the video that's on her channel. I also played the video from her channel when we first come on. If you want to see that video, just go to her channel, Lex Calia. Somebody said, "What time is that UK time?" I think you guys are 5 hours ahead of me, so it will probably be 12:30 your guys' time. Someone else said she has her phone, but it goes straight to voicemail. I thought someone else said the phone was at home. Yeah, Avatillo, just so you know, there is conflicting information being given out. One channel is saying the phone was left behind. Another channel was saying the phone was taken. So who knows? Geisha Girl says, "I wouldn't convict him in a court of law off of what is available at the moment, but statistically it is the spouse/significant other, and things don't look good so far." One other thing I would like to say, and this is not trying to point blame at the spouse, significant other. He came home. The door was wide open. It was 2 p.m. Her car, purse, and possibly cell phone was there. The baby's bag was there. The only thing missing for sure was the spouse, significant other, the newborn baby, and the clothes they had on their back. The door was wide open, and he waited until 6 p.m. until to call police. So that's a little iffy. Don Break says, "Braun, it is illegal, and depending on the photos, it can be considered child porn. For example, depending on how the kids are dressed, i.e. swimsuits, dance recital, pageant, etc." I would have to actually check with Lex Calia. I think it's absolutely disgusting. If he's done this, he needs to stop playing the victim. He is the one bringing a lot of this on himself, and I will continue to call him out as long as I am able to. He also told us, you guys seen the video, he said December 10th is when the channels that were picking on him, quotation marks, picking on him, would be gone December 10th. You guys seen the video. He now has a new video out that says he did not say December 10th. He said December 10th, the new rules would go in effect and the new channels would be pulled January 10th. So he was obviously trying to intimidate smaller channels before the 10th. Now that the 10th has come and gone, he's wanting to intimidate these channels. You need to stop this before January 10th. In my case, I will believe it when I see it. I'm not believing anything he says. His credibility is zero with me. I don't know how his credibility is with you guys, but with me, it is absolutely nil. And that's my opinion, and that's my commentary. YouTube does not necessarily agree with my views and commentary. Disclaimer. So we got about 5 minutes, and I'm going to run, and I will be back on at 7:30. Hopefully, we will have more information on this Heidi Broussard case. The spouse/significant other is named Shane Carey. They are a couple in their 30s. They share 2 kids together, and he brings a child from a previous marriage to this relationship. So we'll see what happens. We will have the latest at 7:30 tonight, Eastern Standard Time. My time right now is 3:18 p.m. I will be back on at 7:30, so you guys can figure up what time that will be in your neck of the woods. Rain Dancer says, son's ex-girlfriend was suicidal. They found her within 30 minutes of reporting. Is this recent, Rain Dancer? When did this happen? Mando says he needs mental help. He does need mental help. He definitely has something wrong with him. And Don says it has nothing to do with what Lex or the kids do or did. It has to do with a strange old man not knowing the kids with a history of abuse, bullying, posting, stealing photos. Very good point. Very good point. He said 6 down on December 10th. He's so gross. Very true, in my opinion. Later, baked potato. What? How'd you know I was cooking a baked potato, Avatillo? Really, how'd you know that? Have you hacked my camera? I believe Avatillo has hacked my camera, guys. He called me baked potato, and it just so happens I'm cooking a baked potato. Something is very suspicious here. Peace out, peeps. 2 minutes, and I will see you guys tonight. Make sure you tune in for the latest. We will have it for you here on Braun Moxley Reports True Crime and also other things. Nice work, Mox and Mods. Take care of all. You guys take care of yourself. I will see you in about 4 hours. Have a good afternoon. Get something to eat. Get your popcorn ready for tonight. Who knows how will happen on the show, because things do take different turns on my channel. That's for sure. My stove is hacked. Someone has placed a camera in my stove, and I want to know who's done it. Maybe on Pit Detective we'll have a parody to find out who has hacked my stove between now and 7:30. Who knows, guys? It could happen on this channel. Catch you guys later.